Hello, my collective. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well. Everyone's had a wonderful day and is having a wonderful week. So it's been how many days? When was the last time I did this one? I think it was on a Saturday night, right? 10:30 something at night. Yeah, so today is Thursday. Oh, sure. No, it's not so bad. We are on track. Let's see if I'm able to make my 2+ videos this week or not. It's a personal challenge to me. Personal challenge. This week I'm not traveling anyway. Let's see if I'm able to make my videos or not. Let's see. I'm also let's see, Perm. So how's everyone? How's everybody? How's the weather treating you all? It's actually been quite pleasant compared to what we were experiencing. The 40s, it's come down to the weather. I mean, the degrees, it's come down to 30s. So what a relief, right? Okay, so let's just light up the candles before we forget. So Archangel Chamuel's here and he's most welcome. And I was just literally admiring the fragrance. Oh my god, I hadn't even I just lit it up in front of you and it wasn't even lit up and was smelling so good. Collective, I'm telling you, you are divinely loved and protected, and when it smells so good around you, there's a lot of positive energy. And last read, if you remember my last read, the one that I was just talking about that I did at 10:30 at night on Saturday, right? At the onset, I told you there is so much negative energy. I felt a lot of negative energy around me and trying to stop me from the reading. It's not just negative energy around it. There's always negative and positive around us, but that negative energy was trying to stop me from making the read. Creating this video, reading, just sharing the downloads that I had. That's what I meant when I said making it. You see me in that video also. Now again, I was about to make the same point. It happened right again. I ate up so many words while I gave the downloads. There were 2 downloads that I shared and I ate up so many words. I was not able to, I was almost stopped from speaking full sentences. Just now also again, when I tried to talk about it, I literally ate up 2 words out of that sentence. So it's quite, and you see the contrast. Go back to my reading and I'm just telling you how energy works. This is my just, an example for you, a study for you to just go back to that reading and see. Once I gave away those downloads, as in I shared the download, everything returned to normal. Suddenly everything was normal. Just see me, how I spoke, why I was trying to share those 2 messages. Just see the energy. You'll be able to, when we say energy, what do we really mean by it? Just go back to that video. Just watch it for the sake of it. Rewatch it. For all those who haven't seen it, watch it. Go watch that video just for the sake of the study. See how it works, how negativity works. And I forgot to tell you the last time when I was about to just literally press the button, the record button. I saw something that, I knew there was literally it's going to be they did their level best to not have that message go out. And I told you there were 2 messages. I do not know which one is irking the negativity the most. And I'm telling you which one it was. It was the download catatonic. I got a confirmation on catatonic today as well. If you remember, catatonic is when you somebody, your op is I think going to receive a message that's going to plant that person on the ground, that person would be rendered motionless by the shock of that message, by what happens. And this would be completely unexpected. Either it would be so unexpected or it would be their worst nightmare. There are things that that, if this out of this situation, this is the worst that can come out of it. You know what I mean? And that worst happens, You're getting the gist. So it's that catatonic. This is a very unusual word. Tell me in the comment section how many of you knew about this word before I shared it with you. How many of you knew about catatonic? All right. And I'm telling you, quite a few of you would not have heard this word before, right? Given that we're all learning, all of us are learning, is not to judge you. What I'm trying to tell you is, Divine chose this word, catatonic. It's not, it could have just given me a very easy term like shock, this, that, or simpler sentence or something. No, but they gave catatonic, 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 catatonic. It came in so many times and came in today as well, literally this evening. And when it came in today, I was like, aha. So hey, there's another catatonic moment coming. It seems like the Divine's not done yet. I think it's just the beginning of this entire catatonic phase for the comics. I think, quite honestly, I'm happy for my collective. Okay, my collective has been at the receiving end of it, been very patient, been very gentle, even with the comics. So I think Divine's just got, we've had it. We have had it. Your collective, your ancestors have had it. Your angels have had it. They are the ones who have lost patience, not my collective. Your ancestors, your angels, the Divine has lost patience. I just cannot see this happening over and over and over and over and loop again. So it's happening. It's gonna come again. So it's a repeat confirmation that moment, the catatonic moment that the ops experience, there's going to be another one coming in, another installment of that coming in. All right, that was one of my side messages that I literally received today, and I was like, what are the odds? Is again this word has been given to me, and this time it was given to me in written. So I was like, wow, amazeball. So there's another one coming in. I think either should have happened by now or will happen in the coming days, but very soon. I think it should be, that moment should be in the next 24 to 48 hours. I want to say 20. I don't know why I want to say 20. But maybe in the next 24 to 48 hours. All right? Okay, so the first message today. Why am I in such chirpy mood right now? I'll tell you, because the first message every time I played this back in my head, it made me laugh. Honestly, it made me laugh. It's not funny on, at the surface level. I'll tell you what. So let me tell you the message first. The message was Divine told me, what was conveyed to me by the Divine was that somebody has some karmic has been given this piece of advice, let's say. Let's begin with that and we'll judge what it is. The karmic of yours, the op of yours, the enemy of yours, whatever. All right, they are the ones who are behaving like enemies. So they have been given advice by somebody or by their own brain, we don't know. But somebody has given them the advice that, the easiest way to counter my collective is to sever their condition with their connection, not condition, sorry, the connection with the Divine. Somebody has told him, it's very easy. It will be easy for you to gain victory, have victory over the collective if you sever their connection with the Divine. So for my first hunch was some practitioner who has already seen, this practitioner already, I'm sure, they have certain gifts, they have the knowledge that the karmic is going down in any case. So they are going down, so might as well make some money out of it or something. So what this practitioner has done is probably given them some bad advice, or advice that would be literally, it will be redundant. You know what I mean? For the karmic, it would have no effect, but they just wanted to extract some money out of it. They know that this person's really going down as is. So me might as well just make some money out of it. They are already in shambles, so might as well just, take them for a ride. You know what I mean? And it is part of the karmic's karma as well, quite honestly. Okay, so what the practitioner has probably told them, I can do certain things and we'll sever their connection with the Divine. They say God so much. Now we'll just cut the cord. No connection with the Divine, so no blessings, no protection, nothing. They keep saying this, this God, this angel, whoever you believe in, right? I believe in my angels. I know today also I was given this confirmation again that Archangel Michael has been the one around me. I was given this this confirmation that Archangel Michael with his divine sword has been around me and cutting away all the negative energy around me and has been protecting me. So of course, Archangel Michael, thank you so much for always being here. We have lit up the candles, by the way. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Samuel and Archangel Gabriel. The candles are also here and we love them so much. Thank you so much for your love, your light, your protection, your guidance, your grace, your mercies, for your blessings and your miracles. We're truly and eternally grateful and thankful to you. We love you so much. Thank you, 1,000 times thank you. Alright, So the practitioner is like, you know what, you know, this will take I'll do whatever, I'll do something, whatever they do, I'll do something other than praying or kind of accepting, taking accountability of their life. You know what, it's like, you don't need to do anything, I'm your practitioner. I'm going to do something, akram bakram sure I'm going to do something, and I'll cut their connection with the divine. Once that connection is cut, there'll be no blessings, there'll be no beauty, there'll be no money, there'll be no happiness, there'll be no whatever they want to do, and you will have all the control over their life. This is what the karmic wants. Karmic always wants to control other people. The main focus you should be, if anyone, any and everybody out there, your main focus should be control over your own life, your own emotions. किसी और को क्यों control करना है? You don't have to control anybody else. The day you control yourself, what is that saying? In Hindi it's called something, right? It's खुद पे विजय दुनिया पे विजय, खुद पे विजय दुनिया पे जय, something like that, right? So it means, for my English speaking audience, it means like, if you like, all you have to do is to conquer yourself first and you conquer the world. Why is it said so? Like what? Because it's your own emotions. You can control your reality if you can control your emotions. You can control your mindset. You can control your reactions. Getting my point? So these are like just some facets out of it. I'm just telling you, like, otherwise that the practitioner is like, no, nothing, no, none of that is required. What are you talking about? No inner work. I'm here. How about you pay me some money? And the karmic must be like, how much money? It's like, this much money. It's like, really? We're like, yeah. This is like, you're severing their connection with the divine, with God after all, with angels after all. So this will take some money. And the karmic's like, have at it. Look, jitna chahiye bole, bahut paisa hai. No. You know what I mean? So by the way, the pentacles are going, the money is going away, and this person knows it's not coming as fast as it's going away. So there's only just one outcome of that, any which ways. So it really is. So when divine was telling me this, it was like, what it's saying is just sever the connection. Imagine the advice, and this person's taking that advice also. Why? Because vinashakale viparita buddhi. Why? What does it mean? Vinashkale, it's when the end comes, you just, you already have lost everything. You've lost the plot, basically, to cover it in very simple terms. This person is not able to see that. Why have they come to a point where they're looking at severing someone's connection with the divine? Why are they even looking at that? That option is A. Okay, let me be very clear at the onset. It's not possible. You cannot sever someone's connection with God unless they themselves choose to voluntarily just kind of do it. If you are under God's wing, you are under God's wing. Unless you do something wrong, you mess up your own karma, then of course God will not be with you. Of course God will not protect you. But so long as you are in the clear and you understand who you are and what are you here to do, that's it. That's all it takes for you to do the right thing. That's it. So this person telling them, worry, we'll just sever someone's connection. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Okay, my collective just have that also. Don't get like, oh, someone's trying to sever my connection. Nobody would be able to cut the cord. It's not some patangi door. Nobody can come and just like cut it. Okay, it's not. There's no scissor for it. Nothing can be done. No matter what rituals they do, what they do, I guarantee you that, collective. Mark my words and mark them well. Nobody can sever your connection with the divine. Nobody can do that. If somebody is trying to if somebody is suggested that to them, I'm telling you, it is because they want to mint some money. They know that this person is in, there's out of options right now. There's no solution, right? There are no answers. They're like, oh my God, might as well me just like, kind of like make some money out of this. So I'll just tell them I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, make up something. Don't do anything. This practitioner also knows, collective, that nothing can be done. So that person's not going to do anything. I don't know if ceremonically, if they do something, I did this, I did that, send some photos. But nothing is going to be done really. There's nothing going to be like actually done to it because there's nothing can be done to it. I hope you're getting my point, right? And internalize this. Alright, so, yeah, so when Divine was telling me, I found that very funny. I was like, oh my God, the practitioner was like, let me sever the connection. I sever the connection. How will you sever this? What is it? Like some Bijliya connection? How will you sever the connection? And people also, and this person, and the funnier bit out of this is the person took the advice also. Like, why not? Like, have some money. Like, yeah, sure, more money. So like, more money, have more, but just do this. I have to have victory over this person. I have to control their life. Now, again, the objective of the exercise is, why is this person spending their money? Because they want to control somebody else's life. And this person that want to control, my collector that is not like some ordinary person. We are God's children. We are not ordinary people. Let's get that out in the open. We are not ordinary people. We are not some zeros or zombies. You cannot control us, and you should have got it by now. You cannot exercise your control over. No matter what you do, no matter how bad practices or whatever things that are done in the dark are done, nothing can touch, because I'm coming to that point. Why a God's child is so powerful? Why? Because there's one thing that has been like really from all these people who love to do these schemy things or these cunning things or the wrong things, which is literally most of the population right now, isn't it? Like, everybody thinks, oh, it's perfectly okay for me to be the wrong guy. The wrong is the new right. You know what I mean? Everybody does the wrong thing. Everybody does the wrong thing. Everybody is dishonest and just do whatever they do in their lives in general, over money, over relationships, over everything. It's just general. I don't want to like talk about what all it covers, but you know what I mean, right? You're getting the drift. So it's become like the wrong is a new right now, because they're like, out of 10 people, if 9 people are doing the wrong thing, and that one person who's doing the right thing, that one person, that minority would automatically be casted out. Correct? So it just becomes that the poor fellow who gets casted out becomes the wrong guy. This person must have some problem only, because it's like, whatever. Okay, so you don't have to worry about any of this. This practitioner is just wasting their time and minting some money. They're putting some money in their pocket. That is all they are doing. What the biggest thing that I would say the biggest secret out there in all the laws of the universe, everything that in spirituality, even in religion, what is not get told is that even the devil, now hear me, even the devil reports to God, at the end of the day. There's nothing that, I remember. I'll tell you another instance. So there is nothing that happens without God's permission. So even if something bad were to happen to you, collective, let's say something bad had happened in the past, it was to transform you, it was to give you an experience, because otherwise if God were to just like totally like protect you like this and not let anything happen at all to you, you would never be able to build resilience, build character, transform, change yourself, edit your personality. You'll never be able to do that. You'll never be able to do that, right? So it's like there's always a time that God will protect your journey, but there's a time that they will let certain things, the divine would let certain things happen to you so that you can build resistance. You getting my point? So everything is under God's control, everything is in divine timing, alright? Though these people don't get to know people who do wrong things, don't understand that at the end of the day, the devil reports to God. And God is literally like, so what I laughed at, because what I was shown was like literally, if you remember as kids, I'll just take certain things. I'll tell you, okay, let me just take these two boxes for instance. Hang on, let me just put this back. If you remember, I'm sure if you didn't, then your younger brother or whoever, these boys, when they play with, especially boys, right? When they play with small cars or something, right? Or when they're kids, right? They play with cars or dinosaurs or whatever they play with, right? Whatever toys they play with. If you remember, I was shown this today. I was shown a male child, a small boy, who was just playing with was doing this, like probably, I don't know what he had in his hand, but I think he had like a big toy, a giraffe or a dinosaur kind of a toy, and there's another one like a tiger, something like a toy, a cat or something like that, okay? And they were like, they were doing something like this. The kid was doing something like this, and he was trying to like, the fake fight that kids do, right? Is to entertain themselves, right? This is what is basically divine was showing me. This is what divine does. It's just divine is like orchestrating everything right now. So this person's pain, this dilemma this person is going through was something that was actually projected at you. You were supposed to be going through this dilemma, this pain, this confusion. Alright, you were supposed to be in you were supposed to be blindsided. You were supposed to be in that catatonic shock. But you're not. You're like over and above it. Why? Because you have gone through certain tests. You've built your character. You've been able to build your discernment. For me, like in my personal journey, when I'm talking about just my personal case collective, I've been able to build my discernment. That's something that I realized, oh my God, oh yeah, this is something that has changed drastically in me. Drastically, immensely. I think it's almost like it is my superpower. Discernment right now. Alright? But it would be different for different people. I was just talking about myself. So this is a collective reading. It's not my reading. So I'm going to talk about my collective. I will stop here about myself. Alright? So think about what has changed in you. What has changed? What all has changed? And had you not gone through all those changes, this karmic story could have been a lot different. Since you're God's child, you were supposed to go through this journey. You went through all of this. You build your character. You're on the spiritual journey. You have a higher purpose. This is why this person is a karmic in your story and is undergoing all of that. You getting my point? Just everything is very beautifully synchronized. Every piece is where it is supposed to be. Everything. Every tiny thing. Down to the detail of what jewelry I'm wearing right now, down to that detail. All right. So just remember this, and just remember the whole. So when I'll tell you what, when the sever the connection while I downloaded, when this actually was divine, it was given to me. I did not worry, but I think it's kind of almost like I laughed out loud. I was like, because the thought itself was so funny that somebody is saying, oh, I will sever their connection. And the funnier bit of it, like I said earlier, was the karmic accepting that, argument that, yeah, you're right, that's all we need to do. You know what I mean? So it's quite funny. On certain days, karmics can also just cheer you up, with their, oh, they're so naive of you. Because imagine all these while the karmics have been like, kind of, I would say, assuming that the collective is naive, just because we are nice, we are not rude to people, we behave in a certain way, we live by a code, basically. And they're like, oh, they're naive, they don't know anything, they're like fools. Isn't it? Isn't it? If you were to interview your karmics, my collective, all of them, the first thing, if you ask them what they think about you, confirmation I'm telling you, the first thing they will say is they think you are a fool. Just because you live by a code. You have a moral compass, you live by a code, you don't think money is the first and the foremost thing, the most important thing in your life. You value your relationships, you value people's feelings. They will laugh at you. They're like so naive, and it's not about being old-fashioned. Something they will think that you are naive, you're a fool. Not even naive still has a positive connotation to it. I think they think that you are a fool, that you weren't smart enough. All right. Trust me, if you were to ask them, this is what they will tell you about yourself. That's what they think about you if you were to ever interview them. Not that they haven't made themselves clear this way, but I'm just telling you the truth. But now sometimes when they behave this way, I'm like, oh yeah, why not just sever the connection, and the practitioner is like, oh yeah, let me do that, I'll just pray to a demon or whatever, and then your demons, oh my gosh, oh, it is so cute. It is so cute. It's adorable at times. But yeah, so this was like really funny, and I laughed out loud. Hand to God when this was given to me, and I had to I looked around and I hope I didn't disturb anyone, but this was like really funny. And then in the tone Divine gave it to me also was like the same very murky tone, that the practitioner is saying, oh, I did not hear the practitioner. I'm assuming that it was the practitioner. It could be, like I said in the beginning, it could be that this person's mind telling them this. That you know what? But there was somebody or a voice. It could be their inner voice also, that an inner demon that they have, the identity they have over themselves. So this inner voice, or let's say this entity was trying to tell them this thing. If you just were to sever their connection with the divine, that will just solve all the problems. They will lose their protection, they will lose their guidance, will block their third eye. They won't be able to see what's coming. Oh, do you think even if I were to walk right through fire, nothing would happen to me? Trust me, collective. Like, I would like you to, I'm metaphorically, I'm just telling you quite honestly that we're so guided and protected by the divine. We just don't realize it enough. I keep getting this back from divine. You don't know sometimes. It's not that they try to tell me, oh my God, had we not been here, something would happen to you. But it's good for us to know, right, what's happening around us. And it's good for our confidence also. We can only do the right thing because we have our gods around us, right? To stand in opposition of those 9 people or 10 people who are hell-bent on doing the wrong thing. You need God's protection. You need that divine strength, which is in us. That's why we are the chosen ones, right? So just take this in the, just enjoy this moment. Oh yeah, which reminds me, thank you, Mom. Literally, Divine Mother literally told me this. This was, I think, about 2 days ago. And there was, I don't know why, the day started so beautifully. It's like when everything happens in a certain way, everything goes at a very nice, breezy pace and everything. And she was like, just enjoy this day today. I want you to enjoy the day today. Just bask in the glory. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't like a free day or something. I had tons of work. In fact, I've had a very heavy week also up till now. Lots of work. But having said that, it's been highly productive. You know what I mean? When you do something, it's fruitful. It's been very productive. And she's like, just bask in the glory of this moment. Enjoy this moment. How perfect this beautiful phase of your life is. Just enjoy this because we've all gone. So I think it's just a message for you also. We all have gone through a lot of struggles in terms of opposition that we get, and we're doing the right thing the right way. Obviously, we'll meet hurdles, we'll meet opposition, and just karmics that their bloody purpose in their life is to be just to bring resistance into our life. So all of that. So just the Mother Goddess was like, just enjoy this. I want you to, and she said that very, very clearly. I want you to just take a pause for 5 seconds, enjoy the moment, and just breathe it in. I'm like, wow, it's beautiful, beautiful. So just a brilliant part of your life has just started. As a new phase with closed cycles, collective, as you would know. If you're not feeling the shift in your energy, then you need to sit and meditate. If you're not feeling the shift, because the shift has happened, I can guarantee you that. We have closed cycles, new phases have started. So that shift in the energy is, for me, it's been energizing me. Alright, you could have it doesn't mean that you would not feel tired after a day's worth of work or something, but you would be able to rejuvenate yourself in no time, is what I'm saying. Obviously, we'll get tired. We're in a human form, right? We will get tired, but we'll also be able to regenerate ourselves very quickly. So it's a beautiful phase. Enjoy this beautiful energy, positive energy that is around you. All right. Okay, so I've done. Let me see my downloads. What was that? Sever the connection. I had catatonic. I already told you that this came in today again. Catatonic. So there's going to be another catatonic moment in your Opsis life. I can guarantee you that. Another one coming in. Yeah. Okay, and then so I do not know why I keep calling her Haley Atlee. I don't know why I keep calling her Haley Atlee, but that's Haley Atwell, right? I'm talking about the Mission Impossible movie. So Divine was giving me this moment. I went for this movie this past Friday night, right? And for all those who haven't seen the movie, you can just mute me for now. For the next 2 minutes, I'm going to give this download. If you don't want the spoiler, then you can mute me for now, or you can just skip ahead, whichever way you prefer it. But I'm going to be talking about one of the important, pivotal moments in the story, Mission Impossible. Last movie, last of the series. Unfortunately, we'll miss this franchise. Okay, so ready? If you don't want to hear about Mission Impossible, you're going for it today, tomorrow, wherever. Skip ahead. All right. So there's that moment, and just the last pivotal moment, if you've seen this movie, where Haley is the one who's the AI is just about to land into that disc, right? And they're about that glass disc, what's it, a technical term, I don't know, Zen's there, whatever I've asked him right now. Okay, so that that drive, whatever that drive is, let's call it the drive, alright, that white, transparent, yellowish drive, right? So that AI is just about to enter that drive, and here what is Haley supposed to do? Haley is supposed to disconnect it that very second so that the AI can't like skip ahead, right? So it's supposed to be done in that split second. There are two things to it. If you remember, if you've seen the series, you know Haley's character, she's a pickpocketer, she's a thief, right? Imagine the divine orchestration that she has been brought to that moment where she's the one who's supposed to, the most swiftest of them all who are present to do it, she's the one who's chosen for that job. Like, it's literally divine's work, right? Secondly, if you've seen how she does it, so basically the download is this, that the moment she says, it's like almost like if this is, hang on, this is the drive, so it's right here, and the AI enters and she like takes it, like, so I'm not even close to how quickly Haley did that, like in real time, right? So it's like very quickly she takes it away. So it's like divine is trying to tell me that this is how certain things will be taken away from your life and from your ops' life as well. So if there is something that has been bothering you, my collective, for a long time, or is something that has been not bothering is also like a, okay, whatever, it could be, it may be there's something that you are struggling with, or there is, let's say, a situation that you're struggling with your karmic, let's say. Let me not go into anyone's personal life or whatever, but I can read a certain situation, but whoever it is, I don't want to like talk about your personal here, but I can read your energy. So whatever it is, so whatever it is, so it would be taken away from your life, just like Haley took away that AI, just disconnected the AI. It was like she just took it away. That's how that thing is going to like be gone from your life. Like, that problem will just go away like that. Remember this. So it's like divine literally showed me that moment, that when she's like, oh, and everybody's like, oh my god, that was quick, really quick. It was so evidently quick, guys, that even I remember Zen like literally sitting next to me and saying, oh, that was quick, like in real time. That's what he said. That really was quick. Because we could see her how quickly she did that. All right, so that's how quickly divine hand is going to come and take away the problem. You'll be like, huh, what I've been thinking about this for like God knows, like a whole year or something, or 2 years, God knows. Maybe this problem has been bothering you for like good 5 years, 10 years, who knows. I hope not, my collective. I love you all, and I hope nothing has been bothering you for that long. But just for the sake of this conversation, for this download, I'm just telling you, whatever it is, maybe it could be a problem that is probably bothering you for a very long time. It could be a family thing, could be a work thing, it could be a health thing, it could be a finance thing, all right, something out of the blue. A divine hand out of the blue would come and take that problem away. All right, that's one. And for your ops, it just seemed for me that how I also saw it when you dwell on it is not just only one aspect of a download, right? From my op, I think there's something that they are, either they misuse something, they're overly arrogant or prideful about something. Divine's going to take it away. If you remember the Mahishasura story I told you, not Mahishasura, sorry, that was Bhasmasura story I told you, wherein Lord Shiva granted this guy, this Asur, that yes, you can like touch, whoever you touch will turn to ash, right? Bhasam ho jayega. Bhasmasura is Bhasam, means ash, right? It would turn to ash, whoever you touch. And what did that Asur do? He tried to go for Lord Shiva itself. But how quickly and how easily Lord Vishnu just took it away, if you remember. I told you the story, if you remember it in my last read, last to last read, I told you this. That Lord Vishnu turned into, for all those who do not know or don't remember the download or haven't seen it, haven't seen that video. So Lord Vishnu turned into Mohini, in his Mohini avatar, and just like literally danced and just took it away. Took that boon away from him, took the power away from him. It's like that. It was like a huge problem. You know, it was just like Mahadev was running away from that Asur. Was like, I don't want to deal with this guy. I just gave him the power. Now he wants my wife and he wants to kill me to have my wife. Alright? So Lord Vishnu is simple solution. I'll just, put him under my spell. That person will just do what I want them to do and they'll just take themselves out. If you remember the story. Okay? So it'll gonna be that easy, and it's just gonna be, that problem will just go away like that, easy peasy, lemon squeezy kinds. And you'll be like, literally that I just did like a few minutes ago, right? I'm like, what happened? This is what also was given to me. It is going to be like that in your life. That problem will go away, and you will literally sit in like thinking, yeah, why was I like worried about this? This just went away like so. There's always sometimes the biggest problem, as I say, and I have like a really simple solution, and that simple solution often comes from divine. Let me tell you, divine decides, okay, I've had enough of this problem in my bacha's life. I'm so happy, I'm going to take this away. Simple as that. So somebody out here, you're going to be like blessed with a solution, and a solution that would just come out of the blue. Remember God's hand. It will literally look, sound, feel like a miracle. I'm telling you this. It would feel and when it happens, collective, before I forget that, and when it happens, go and just thank God as much. Be grateful and thankful, and if you can go to the temple, go to the Gurdwara, go to the church or whatever you believe in, do that, or else just sit down. Just going to a mandir or a Gurdwara, what it says, it shows our devotion to God. Like, see, I've come to you to say thank you. That otherwise God's there. God's right inside you. God is in your home. God is in your Ghar ka temple. Do whatever it takes. Sit. Just have a prayer. Say thank you as many times as you can. When this happens, and it will happen. When that problem goes away, don't forget to thank God. Alright? What else we got? Okay. Yeah, this was the 3 downloads that I had for today. Okay, let's do tarot. I'm going to do... Okay, well, why is... should we do my cards? Or should we... Let's do tarot. I will do my cards also. But tarot, I feel inclined. Oh, what is this card? Let's just have a look. See. The Tower. Catatonic moment. This was a card that, like, I picked up the card that remained in the box. I took out, everything else came out. But this card remained in the box, and this is like the Tower. Dun, dun, dun. I'm telling you, the catatonic moment is coming. Collective. Oh, good energy. But we'll just, allow me to at least flip the cards. Allow me. I know divine told me no clearing. Everything is clean. Stop clearing the energy, not cleaning, clearing the energy. An entire reading would come in before I would even start. Hang on, what happened here? Everything has gone golu molu. What is it? Divine. What did I just... Hang on. Okay. What is this confusion energy? What just happened? What are we picking on? Oh, that's why everything just went... Oh, I saw something. Okay, so the card that came... Well, there was the Tower card in the box that wanted to come out. It was upright. And then there was the 4 of Wands. So they're like literal 2 extremes. One is the Tower. I have put those cards back. Now I want to show it to you. Tower card is the one you have been on this journey with me. You know how the Tower card, there's a literal tower falling down and the people falling out. They're like bailing themselves out and they're just jumping out of the tower into a river or whatever that is. We'll just see if it's a river or whatever. Why are jumping without a parachute? Or whatever, you know what I mean? There's been a fire, and yeah, there's fire in the tower, and it's breaking down, it's coming down, and people are jumping out to save their lives. I don't know how do they think they'll be able to save their life? They're just jumping out without a parachute or whatever, without anything, without any, you know what I'm saying, okay? So that, and the other card that came out, the bottom energy, was, okay, this one is in the box, and the bottom energy of the deck was 4 of Wands, which is like literal opposite. Like it literally means, in one word, that card means, the 4 of Wands means stability. So there's one tower, this stable foundation is coming down, and the one is stability. They were like 2 opposites, and literally that is the energy I felt. Everything just went round and round in the, in my hands. And like all the cards just went upside down, literal. That's why I said, what is happening? It was literally the confusion energy. Okay, what is happening? So there could be like it could be my collector and my karmics, whoever they are, very, very interested in, very non-spiritual people are most interested in spiritual readings, whatever. Anyways, so so there is like literally 2. So either, I think you may be doing really, really well right now. Okay, so that's your 4 of Wands energy, and your orbs could be literally just falling out. that tower energy could be the opposite energy. So like literal polar opposites right now. Like there's literally a tower falling one side and in your opposite's life, and they will be like, oh my god, this is happening, oh my god, what do I do, what do I do? They're going to practitioners like, somebody save me this, all of that, right? Okay. And the other, on the other hand, you are the one, you're doing the you're like literally in your four of wands, you're having a gala time with a spouse, you're in a beautiful home, everything looks solid, you're having a wonderful time of your life, literal opposites. Okay. Very sorry. What? I don't know what that was, but it was very loud. You heard it too, right? You heard it too. So let's see. Loud. What? Loud energy sound. Loud energy. Okay, what's that? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I don't know why you were out. Why are you out? Oh. Okay, wait. What one? The Fool energy. The Fool and the Ace. Oh, this was these two together in my last read also. The Fool and the Ace of Swords. So that page energy that you were, you're from page is like one of the like lower ranking, novice, young, beginner energy. That's the term, beginner energy. Okay. Page is that beginner energy. So when you could have just transformed yourself. This is in reverse. It came in reverse. So it could have that, you could have been in that Page of Pentacles. Like you could have literally just started something. You could have that beginner energy in terms of finances, in terms of stability, in terms of monetary, materialistic gains or whatever. You could have been in that energy earlier. But you've reversed that energy now. It's like literally you're no longer page. As far as I know my collective, the energy that we have been picking on is like literally king, queen, empress, emperor energy. Our last read, we literally had the collective energy as the emperor energy. So right, this is literally the opposite. This is exactly what it says. That you were a page one time, some time ago. Once upon a time you were. But not anymore. It's just reversed itself. You're no longer a page. Maybe collective, you never like really a page, but maybe you seemed like a page. Maybe you needed emotional maturity. Maybe you needed some redirection. Maybe you needed God. Maybe you needed guidance. All right. Maybe you were too pure for this world. You know what I mean? Sometimes like people are like really nice and good human beings. They need to, and if they're God's children, okay, something, people like cards are like really falling off right now off my lap. So when you're like too nice, you're too kind, this world will not let you live, all right? So there is a way you have to maneuver through life. You have to navigate through life. I think that is something that you've learned now, all right? That page energy has now turned into emperor energy. You're now an emperor, an empress, more like an emperor. I would say an emperor because literally emperor came in our last read also. I know that energy is emperor energy, like initiative energy, justice energy, power energy. When you claim your power, you're not like, even if your silence speaks words, you're sitting silently, people will be like, Pata nahi kya ho raha hai andar. You know what I mean? People would be scared of your silence right now. That is your energy. That is your power right now. That even your silence has power. All right, we have the Ace of Swords. I'm telling you the truth. And this is Divine Sword. Okay, this is not a person's sword. It's not Page's sword. It's not the Emperor's sword. It's not the Knight's sword. This is the Divine Sword. So when divine communication, divine crowns you. See this? Divine has crowned you the Emperor. I just told you Emperor energy 5 times around. Here you are. You see this crown? Divine has crowned you. This is divine hand. It's crowned you. You've come through these hardships. You've become something. You've gone through all of these obstacles, obstructions, delays, deceptions, illusions that have been casted on you. All of this. All right? You have become, divine communications come. And this is the divine verdict. This sword. All right? Okay, my collective. The Fool energy. New. Everything new. I don't have to explain this. Everything new. New ventures, new mindset, new fresh energy, new cycle. I just told you, all right? Good, new, fresh beginnings. Whatever you do, collective, whatever new things you do right now, they will, I'm telling you the truth. See, again, the Queen of Swords. You're in this King, Queen, Emperor energy right now. The Queen of Swords. Again, the Queen of Swords is like really balanced energy. She's cold, And she's not overly emotional. She's emotional, but she's she's also rational. So there's this temperance energy in it, very temperance energy. All right. So whatever you, I was on that Fool card when this card came out. The Fool card, whatever you start now, my collective, I'm guaranteeing you success. Start whatever you want to do. You want to try your own business, you want to try a project, whatever you want to do, whatever is your dream. You want to learn something. Let's say, for instance, maybe this is not about whatever you want to work on your purpose. Take those steps. Divine will take you forward. Take the first step. Do something. Do whatever. This is how Divine guided me, when I needed guidance, when I did not know what to do, what not to do. But then Divine literally told me today that I'm giving you this day. Do something. Take a small step. If you don't have the time, Divine told me, take the smallest step you can take. I'm giving you today, EOD, do this. Take the smallest step that you can take. If it is too much for you, like too big a thing for you, do this. I'm not giving you a big, ETA. Do this, just the smallest step. Do it before the end of the day today. That's how Divine was like. Divine pushed me slowly, steadily. Do this, that. That's how I got started. So I think it's your time. So you take this, pay heed to this message that it is your time. This is your phase. So if you had your dreams, you've thought about something, you always had a plan, had a vision of something. This is the time to put that forward. Like Divine told me, I'm giving you the same advice. Take the smallest step before the end of this week. So today is Thursday. So let's take the end of the week tomorrow. All right, by 5 o'clock, let's say the weekend then starts after 5, right? Friday weekend will begin, right? So do before 5 p.m. tomorrow. Take the small, if you have too much work, you can take a big step, nothing like it. But if you think you're too preoccupied, there's a lot of work, you have a lot of deliverables, you have this and you have that, we all have this, we all have that, yes, we agree, I've been there, I am there with you. All right, so when that happens, you take the smallest, just take the smallest step you can, but a concrete step. It's not like, oh, you thought about it and that's a step. That doesn't count as a step. I'm talking about action, literal legitimate action. Take action towards it. All right, do something that can be like, do something tangible. Like, let's say you drafted something, you are creating something, you're painting something, you're doing something. Just, it has to be tangible. All right, understood? It has to have some effect. And if possible, why I'm saying tangible, do it on a piece of paper. It's more like, rather than doing it on a computer or something, just sit and do it with a pen or a pencil. Do it on a piece of paper, make it real. Get your point? How to make it? This is how you make it real. Don't type away on a computer. And mind, this is not on your mind. Okay, if I have made a plan in my mind, that should count. It would not count. That doesn't count. Cheating. That would be cheating. Okay? So just write down something, make a plan, create a flow chart. That would be the easiest thing to do, right? Do that. Create a flow chart. What would be your plan? If this is what you want to achieve, this is the objective, how would you get there? Create a flow chart. That would be a plan, strategy bit. That would be first step. That would also count. Do that. Okay? Put it down on a piece of paper. Okay? Before 5 o'clock tomorrow. This is how you'll get started. And this is a new phase. We are not here to waste time. This is golden era. And I told you, like, literally, Mother Goddess told me this is great energy. I want you to just pause for 5 seconds and soak it in. Have fun in it. Have fun. Have work, but wait for 5 seconds and just soak it. This is great energy. We're not going to waste it away. Okay, so we're going to absolutely make most of this energy that we are in. We have been given the queen energy, the emperor energy, the king energy. We're going to make the most out of it, the most creative out of it. Yeah. Okay, what else? Let's see. Okay, the cards are still flipping. That energy is like slightly wonky. I saw the 5 of Cups. I saw the 5 of Pentacles. So literally, see, the energy here is the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Fool energy, the Page of Pentacles, reversed. Everything is so beautiful. And the 2 cards that were trying to come out that have been like very loud here, very wonky energy is that the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is that literal being left out in the cold, feeling insufficient, lack, sad energy. And the 5 of Cups is also the same, lack, loss, sad energy, glum energy. Those two same loss cards. I think that your ops might be going through that phase right now. Hey collective, but they tried to put you through that phase. They wanted you to be there. What happened is that divine has literally reversed the situation, and the divine has put them there. Otherwise, the karmics wanted you to be in that energy. They wanted you to be in the Five of Pentacles. Think about that you've lost everything. You'll never be able to do anything with your life. You're like, you're no good, or you're this and you're that, you know, that you don't have enough money. You'll never be anything. You'll never amount to anything in your life. Something like that. Something really lowly disgusting, you know. So they wanted you there. So, I mean, while we feel bad for them, we must always remember, this is the Queen of Swords energy. See, I am there. You see what I'm saying? That I can see their pain, and I feel bad as a human being that somebody is going through that. But at the same time, I remember that they tried to put me in that energy. You getting my point? This is what is called balance. That I'm not, that, you know, I would not be in this Queen of Swords energy if I were to think, oh, bichari, you know, poor things, I should help them. Yes, that's good, but then you should not forget that they are in that energy because of their own karma. They tried to put you there artificially. They tried to create obstructions in your life. They tried to create hurdles in your life. They tried to, you know, destroy your life. Let me put it that way. They tried to destroy everything that you built. Right? So that is a Temperance energy. You should be able to look at the situation without being overly emotional about it. That is what the Queen of Swords energy is. That is what Temperance energy is. Balanced energy. See what it is. See, feel, yes. But then you will be given this sword. You'll only be given this throne if you can like judge the situation correctly. And you're in this Emperor throne, in this Queen of Swords throne. You've been crowned by the divine himself because you can now see the situation very clearly. You have no illusions over your eyes. There's nobody who can, you know, pull wool over your eyes, as they say, right? Wonderful energy. Okay, great. Sure, let's keep going. We'll take this, oh wow, 51 minutes already. Okay, so we'll just try to, okay, what else has come out? The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles out, okay. A lot of pentacles, huh? So a lot about, there are swords too, but there are only 2 swords. But there are only 2 pentacles also. That the Page of Pentacles also have just 1 pentacle, and the Knight of Pentacles also have just 1 pentacle. Wow, that's quite interesting. Swords versus pentacles. The 2 swords and there are 2 pentacles. Let's just see where it goes. Now, still the 5 of Cups is trying to show its face. I don't want to see it. I don't. Whatever. No. Thank you. Thank you. Wants to come out like, look at me, look at me. No, sorry, thank you. Don't want to look at it. Don't want to look at it. Okay, what else? Too many cards together. I'm not going to take them. Beautiful cards, but they came in together very differently. Okay, we'll just take, yeah. It didn't come out, but there's the Lover's card right here. A lot of Gemini energy, because even the Swords is or air energy, right? So it could be one of the air signs. There is Gemini, I know for a fact, because I'm a Gemini, I know it's an air sign. Otherwise, I think Aquarius is also Aquarius. No, Libra. Oh yes, Libra is an air sign. Okay, I'm not good with this, and that's not my area of interest. I mean, I can create expertise there also, but that's not my area of interest. But this is Lover's card again, like says Divine Union. You could be like, I've been this perfect moment. I don't know why I wanted to say something, but I know it has a negative connotation to it, because in relation to the card that was trying to come out, this could be okay, I don't want to like say this, but I think somebody could literally be trying to like, just be very careful about trusting people, is what I'm saying, in telling you the truth. See that you heard how Tower card. I'm telling you, I knew this already. Hey, thank you, Divine. So this is going to be, if something like this comes your way, a collective, somebody tries to like just, if it is somebody from your past, someone karmic that you already know, or some like lost friend, someone who comes to you, you know, whoever, and you have this person, this friend of yours has been karmic to you, all right, has been karmic to you, has taken advantage of you, has taken like, has deceived you, has spread lies about you, whatever it is, whatever. It could be like this person could have just taken your money or whatever it is. If this person tries to come back into your life saying, oh my God, we are like, we were the besties, yeah, how have we like not been able to speak to each other for so long, something like this, don't accept this. See, I tried to say, put a, nice twist, but I knew from the inside that was not the read. This card is probably talking about deception right now. Whoever this, maybe this friend took your money or whatever, didn't return it, or whatever is it, like just try to, whatever they try to do, collective, it's your friend, it's your relative, it's a kindred soul, it's a soulmate, it's a twin flame, whoever it is, it's a sibling, whoever it is, it could be your parent, take it as it resonates, it could be your mother-in-law, father-in-law, whoever, blah blah boo boo, whatever, anyone in your life, any other. Yes, Mr. Malhotra, mandatory interference, yes, saying something. अच्छा घड़ी अच्छा yeah, I'm coming 10:30 हो गया अभी. I also have to like cook and everything. Anyways, so anybody, whoever this person is, whoever wants to come back, just be very sure, very careful, I said, and be very sure of your steps. And once you come, just know that they're coming with this intention. Already felt it, already knew it. See, listen, collective sweethearts, they cannot fool you anymore. Like that also I know. So there are things that I don't want to repeat, but at the cost of, but I have to like repeat it because it's not always, this could be someone's first video as well, right? And they could be their day 1, day 0 of their journey. So there are times I have to like tell these things over and over again because it is for the sake of the reader, right? Reader, that is me. It is my job to like be able to give this message out completely. So sometimes just bear with me, okay? So this person, whoever wants to come back into your life, I know that you will, whoever it is for, you will be able to judge the situation, right? I know it. I trust you. It's not that I'm not trusting you. Don't get me wrong. I trust you. But I have to say it because, like I said, it could be someone's literal day 0, day 1 of your journey, of their journey rather. Okay? So this Tower card, this whoever this person is, like I said, whoever this person might be in your life, the intention is to bring this into your life. Okay? You get me? You feel me? Alright, just be very careful. I have put it out there. Again, you have free will. It is your life, your journey, your life lessons, your purpose. I'm not giving you that they're like this is exactly how it will happen or something, but I'm just telling you this is God's message. And it is up to you. You have free will. Just like I have free will. Each one of us has free will. God also tells me what to do, ye karo, wo karo, this and that and blah. It is up to me to listen to God and do that, or not listen to God, not do that. Okay, again the same way. So just be careful of whoever comes and judge the situation, right? Be in the Queen of Swords energy. If you stay in this energy, I'm telling you, you'll be able to read the situation correctly. Don't get over emotional, detach yourself, see the situation from a third person's point of view, and you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see the truth, and something again want to come out. This wanted to come out, I'll tell you. This person is going to be like showing a lot. You see, we have talked about this card earlier. There's going to be a lot of temptations thrown at you. This is what I feel. If at first you don't melt, at their first attempt, there'll be a lot of temptations thrown at you, collective. So it is up to you. I'll leave it to you. Which way you want to go? We'll take only one more card now, Divine. See, the 5 of Cups really has been just trying to come out like, see, for the nth time. It didn't come out, but it's just like sitting like, look at me. Literally like, what the hell do you want? You see this 5 of Cups, the sad energy. Somebody's like really very sad and they don't like that you're ignoring them or something. Like, look at me. Literally, look. What? Sad energy. This is, okay, so whoever this is, I don't know who it is. Someone like, this head down, shoulders down never works. You need to like understand. If this is you, collective, I know it is not you, but whoever it is, This will never work, whoever it is. It never work. That victim, oh, thank you. This is a victim playing card also. Like in a way, this person could be like, if you don't, okay, the first is, oh, we are such good friends. We are like kindred souls. This will be the first plan, first line of argument. Nahi hua isme, you don't get convinced. Then the second line of argument would be this. So much temptation, gifts, love bombing, attention, PDA. Then will come this. I'm so alone. I'm such a victim. I just, something happened to me. This, that. Like at loss. All this happened to me. This will be the third argument. The plan is out here. Like, sab bata diya. I'm telling you, this is the plan. Okay? Thank you, Divine. They're literally the victim. And this person, like I told you, literally has this. Look at me. Literally. What? What? Look at me. This is the victim playing that. Oh my God, so much has happened to. I'm such a victim. Such a victim. You know what I mean? This is going to be the energy that this person will come in. These are various ways they will try to like come back into your life. Now it is up to you, collective. Like I said, I've already said 5 times already. It is free will. It's a free country. All right? Luckily, we live in a free country. And in the true sense of the term, we live in a free country. And then again, you have God-given free will. Exercise that free will. If you think that that is something that you want to do and that is, you want to believe this person back, I'll leave that to you. If you don't want to believe this person, you want to just exercise your discernment. See the situation like a Queen of Swords and true Queen of Swords energy. And you'll be just set for life. Don't worry. Okay? It's literally over 1 hour and I saw 33 again. Oh my God, 33, 44, 77. Yeah, and 222. Even 22 and 222 both. And these are the angel numbers that have been like clearly around me. I know these are like wonderful messages, and it's like all of these, they have like a very similar tone. Especially the 33, 44 and 77 messages. They're all towards alignment to your higher purpose, to your spiritual journey. So like just pay heed to the angel numbers. I told you last time also, like just pay heed to the angel numbers around. Like this is like divine's way of like guiding you towards what they really would like you to do, what would be the best for you. Of course, you're living a very good life, but I mean, I'm sure there's a higher version that you can achieve in this very lifetime, right? A higher version of yourself. So divine's just trying to probably guide you that way. Just listen to, whatever guidance you get otherwise out of the blue, and listen, just go, look out for these angel numbers wherever they are. Okay? Whenever they may be around in your environment. Okay, so with that, collective, I'll take your leave. It's been 1 hour more, almost 3 minutes now. So yeah, thank you so much for having so much patience, staying with me and being with me on this beautiful journey of mine. Until I see you next time. Bye.